Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode, or third, or whatever, of the Forecast. I am one of your hosts. My name is Steven.
I'm Logan.
Let's go one at a time.
We can't do this right. Ever.
Let's go in order of the Discord.
Alright, sure. So, in that regard, Craig, you start.
Go ahead, Craig. Don't be shy.
I'm Craig.
Craig is here.
It's his first time.
Oi, I'm Craig. I'm your Discord bot. I record the audio.
That's a
Alright,
good accent, dude.
I think we should start over. This is getting weird.
No. This is our.
You didn't
This
like
is
Craig's
part of
intro,
our.
Steve?
This is our charm.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
The
Guillaume,
disorder.
introduce yourself.
The Discord, if you will.
Yeah, this is and now I feel like Craig's just watching me. Alright, well,
Always.
hey everybody, my name is Guillaume.
Hi, I'm Nicola.
Hi, Guillaume. Hi, Nicola. I'm
Logan.
Logan. Cool. So now that they
Alright.
know our voices, do you want to get into the first topic at hand?
Sure. What's the first topic we have?
Do you want to do game series
Fine.
that declined?
Can I just make
Alright.
a quick suggestion for the intro?
Yeah.
Sure.
We do like a local news channel intro. And then like it's just like on the screen. It's like classic like
Oh yeah.
local news channel music, and then
Oh, I
it's
can do
the
that.
forecast.
I can do that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'll have the MP3, Steve. So I'll probably do like the majority of the editing, but you could do that and send it to me.
Oh yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, just Steven do this, Steven do that.
Thanks, baby.
For
I love
free.
I love you.
Alright,
You love
so
me. Okay. Sorry.
Lie, Steven.
game
Steven, you go to that
series
place.
that have declined.
Yeah. What's a good game series that has declined? A lot of people would say Battlefront.
Battlefront. You see, the thing about Battlefront that I feel like a lot of people don't give it credit for is that I don't know. I've heard a lot that Battlefront 2 kind of went back and like kind of fixed their mistakes.
Right.
Yeah, I heard that they updated recently, and it's like good.
So I've been playing a lot of Battlefront 2 actually recently.
The new one?
The new one. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I love it. It
Oh,
is
wait.
so cool. Like I think it really did exactly as you said. It updated a lot. It kind of went back. So
Yeah, I
when
think
people say like Battlefront declined, I would actually disagree with that.
Steve, you didn't like it, right?
Battlefront.
Yeah.
It's not that I didn't like it. It's just that I don't know. I feel like it really needed some tweaks because I don't know. I feel like the game like wasn't. It just didn't live up to. Of course, no game's gonna live up to, the PS2 days.
Right.
But I feel like
I
don't know,
think that has more to do with nostalgia than anything else.
yeah, but I also feel like there wasn't a lot to the game. Like I heard, the story mode still is kind of and then the microtransactions were literally like you could not play the game without pouring any additional money into it, and that's why I didn't like
That-
about it.
Yeah, that's gone.
I know
now.
a lot of people were getting mad about that at the beginning, but I heard they fixed
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm sure they have, and like I want to give it a chance because I've been dying to play a Star Wars game, but
Yeah.
damn Jedi Fallen Order has giant spiders in it, so I can't play it.
I think, Steve, you just got to get over it because that's an amazing game.
No,
People are mad at it because it's like kind of glitchy sometimes, which I've noticed. There is glitches sometimes, but I'm
Right.
willing to overlook that because I love everything else about the game.
I'm sure it's good, but the giant spiders really kill it.
Giant
Really?
enemy spider.
Giant enemy spider.
Steve, how can you ever be a true Jedi if you don't face your fear of spiders?
I guess I'm not a Jedi.
I'm
Would you be
only
a
human.
Sith?
Yeah, I will gladly be a Sith.
Really?
I would gladly, if I don't have to deal with spiders, of course.
Be Kylo Ren.
Dude, yeah, Kylo Ren's awesome. Why would I not want to be Kylo Ren?
That's awesome. I mean, like, I didn't actually get to finish Fallen Order. It didn't like hook me as much as other games have, but I did like it. I did really like it.
Yeah, I love that, like, that type of combat.
Right, like the Dark Souls-esque.
Yeah,
style.
I mean, I wouldn't even say it's dark. It was more of like, it more reminded me of like God of War or something. Like,
Oh, okay.
like a hack and slash type, but not exactly. It's like, it was like a nice mix of the two.
Right. Did you beat it?
Yeah, I beat it.
Oh, okay.
It's the ending scene in the game with Darth
Yeah.
Vader. Wow.
What?
Yeah, it gave me chills.
I guess.
Spoilers,
Wait.
dude.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
you knew Darth Vader was in the game, right?
No,
You didn't?
I know.
Oh, okay. I was like, I heard about that way before I beat it.
Actually, you know
Yeah.
what? I think I did too. How did I know that?
I don't know.
I-
I saw it somewhere on Reddit, probably.
Oh, I think I watched the cutscenes on YouTube or something.
Maybe, yeah.
I watched a few of them.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. Like I really want to play it, but like I can't stand the giant spiders. Like I really
Are you serious?
wish. I really can't. I can't get over it. I don't know what it is. Like that's the reason I didn't beat Doom 2016. Because I heard that the final boss. Spoiler if anybody wants to.
Well, I don't care about the story of that game.
Yeah,
I do want to play that game, but like I care only about the combat.
I know, but for people like I don't know, listening, whoever listens to this.
Oh, that's true.
The lady, the final boss is called Spider Mastermind, and it's literally a giant.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Whoa.
Not for Steven.
I was freaked out by they had like a giant, like kind of meatball looking creatures that have one eye.
Oh, no.
That kind of freaked me out, and I was just like, all right.
Wait, the ones they make the memes out of?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean,
You know what I'm
Kyo.
talking about? And the
Yes.
one where he's like beatboxing?
Yes. But you know what it was? Have you guys ever seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Meatwad. It was like Meatwad with one eye.
Meat one.
The holy
That's
bibble.
awesome.
But
Now
like,
when you go-
it freaked me out so much that I found ways to like beat them without like directly looking at them.
What?
What? You played the game blind?
No. I would just hide out and like so I kept dying in this one part. The damn meatwad monsters. So there was this like entryway that led to like the level. And I peeked my head out so they would see me, and then I immediately go back in so that they were just stuck there in the entryway. And I would just shoot them.
That is amazing.
Uh-oh.
Wow, so you don't like spiders? I didn't know that.
Ah, I hate it.
Dude,
Is
that's
this
an
the thing you're talking about?
arachnophobia. Yes, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my friend has I didn't actually know what it was, but I know my friend has a plush of one of these guys.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like a soft
plushes
little
of those?
toy. Yeah.
Wait, Steve, so do you have arachnophobia?
Oh, I have huge arachnophobia.
I never knew that.
I have really big. It's near crippling.
Oh man.
You need some exposure therapy.
Hell no.
Oh.
Play Jedi Fallen Order.
No. So
Slicing them in half will help you get over your fear of them.
there was this Harry Potter ride at Universal Studios. I went there when I was like 13.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The fucking huge spiders. Like as soon as I saw, like there was like a spider web, I was like, oh, okay, so we're doing this right now, and just giant spiders.
No.
I covered my eyes the whole way.
Wait, if you went to Universal, did you do Shrek 4D?
I
Yes.
did do Shrek 4D.
Wasn't there a scene in it with spiders where it like kind of tickles your legs when spiders pass by?
No, that was Bug's Life.
Oh, that was Bug's Life. Did you do that?
Disney?
I did do that. I did it when I
How
was.
was
a kid.
that?
Oh my god. Okay, so I did it when I was a kid, and
Was it pre-arachnophobia or?
It was pre-arachnophobia. It was I was really young. I was like 3 or 4, and I think that caused my fear because if you ever been on the ride, there's the first thing you see is a giant tarantula, and then spiders crawl down from the ceiling, and it terrified me as a kid. And then I did it again. I was 13. I'm like, oh, I'll be able to get over my fear of giant spiders. Nope.
No.
Well, you know what? That is the same thing for me with ants, actually.
Ants?
What?
Why-
Yes.
Oh, ants? Actually, there's a legitimate reason to be afraid of ants because they're terrifying. They have constant wars every single day all across the world.
Right.
What are you
but, like,
What are you talking about? The Woody Allen movie was great.
So like when I was a kid, I was born in Puerto Rico, right? And
Hey.
yeah, shout out.
Represent.
When we went to the beach, I remember one day, and I still remember to this day, like those 5 minutes. I was on the towel, and all of a sudden I get like this tickling feeling, like all over my leg. And I just look, there's like these tiny ants everywhere. And I mean like everywhere, like every parts. So that's what terrified me. And I started like screaming, they're like, oh, go run in the water, go run in the water. And then like that's all I remember. And then throughout my life, like every time I saw like ants, I would just be so scared of them.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
But
Ants are
I don't-
everywhere.
exactly, yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would be bad. But I mean, eventually I got over it, probably from exposure to them.
Yeah, it's like you can't avoid them.
I
Right.
never got over it.
Yeah, wait, Steve, how did you not get over spiders? Because they're pretty everywhere too.
I mean, like I'll kill a spider if I need it to happen, but I
That's
avoid.
bad luck. Killing a
Oh
spider.
what? Oh dude,
Yeah.
dude, listen. I've had a few run-ins with spiders.
Wait, why is it bad luck?
I don't know. That's just an old, like,
Well,
folktale thing.
in
Wives' tale. That's what it's called, right?
Well, they kill the insects.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do kill the insects.
They kill the insects, which is good for
So like
You
if you
know-
had mites and stuff, you know.
for the environment.
Oh, right.
I just never got
in
over
terms
it.
of your house.
I think it might have been like they represent evil spirits or something. And like when
So
you
I-
kill them, you're letting the spirits loose or something.
Oh,
Or
so
maybe the opposite. Maybe they're like a good spirit, like a protector.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
That's some
know.
insane voodoo.
It's just like a really old, like, tale or
I don't know. I
something
think
I'm
it's
looking for.
I think it's
Yeah, that's not the word I'm looking for.
I don't know. I think I've always been like afraid of them. I remember when I was a kid, like one of the first comic books I ever got was Ultimate Spider-Man #1. And if you don't know anything about Ultimate Spider-Man #1, like the first panel was like a spider.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was so scared of it, and my mom kept like, it's like, oh, it's just a cartoon, but I couldn't read it.
She's like slapping you, like, get over it, get over
So she had to like staple the pages.
Read the comic, Steven.
it.
She had like staple the pages together so that I couldn't look at it.
Wow. I never knew this about you.
Yeah, now
I knew you were afraid of spiders. I didn't know it was to this extent.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of hate it. I remember I wanted to Ambient, and like I had to make sure that there wasn't any spiders in it.
Wow. That is so interesting. I feel like, I mean, I've known you since elementary school.
I don't
And now
talk
you're
about
a totally
it a lot.
different person.
I don't talk about it a lot. For obvious
Yeah, I
reasons.
just can't imagine that, like, in this whole time, like, of knowing you, we haven't run into any spiders together.
Right.
True. That's so true.
That's so true. Yeah.
I don't know. It just I don't know. I don't know what about them freaks me out, but it just does. It's like I can't.
Well, I mean, it's just that. Like, it's. I mean, with me with the ants, I mean,
that's
I
what a
understand
phobia
it.
is, though.
Yeah,
it's,
like
it's mostly irrational with
you
phobias.
you didn't understand it when you were a kid, and it just scared you.
Yeah, it's
and-
like a deep-seated fear.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I don't know why. But yeah, game series in decline.
So
I
giant
think
enemy
conversation.
spiders.
Do you guys have any
enemy
other irrational fears?
I don't think I have any phobias.
No, I don't.
I know for sure I have some.
You have more than the spider one?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so.
We're just letting everybody know.
Yeah.
I'll say
We're
no.
exposing our weaknesses.
I mean, I have like normal anxieties. Like for some reason, I am like very keen to like the possible threat of like a breaking and entering.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah, like
In East Bruns? I mean, in undisclosed location.
We'll
in New
bleep it
Jersey.
out.
We'll just say in suburban New Jersey.
In suburban New Jersey.
We'll bleep it out.
Yeah, we can bleep it. Dolphin noise. Wait, sorry.
Another one I would say would be
Oh,
like
that was good.
that an
Thank you.
asteroid could hit Earth at any given time.
Yeah,
Like, I'm surprised that's not more common.
Right.
yeah. You know what? Okay. This might make me sound crazy, but I'm always afraid that, like, I'm autistic and nobody is telling me. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Like, I
Me-
get that a lot. Like,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
like when you see like someone interacting with someone who's like mentally handicapped, you'd see them like, you know, like, hey, what's up, buddy? Like, you would never tell them, oh, you're mentally handicapped.
Exactly, man.
So like, nobody's gonna tell me if I am.
Nick, I punched you in the face. I wouldn't punch an autistic kid.
I don't know. You could be a dick.
This is horrible.
Phobia over.
That is so funny that you said that. I had the same exact fears.
Yeah. It's. I mean, I guess that would be a phobia.
I mean, honestly, I don't say it's a phobia.
Because it's mostly irrational, I think.
Well,
Yeah,
I think it's more of like a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Like,
Another one. I'm afraid that like all my memories are fake. Like
I have that
everything
fear.
up
Honestly,
until
I have
this
that fear.
point is all
Right.
fake. Like it's just inserted memories.
Really?
You know, like nothing that I've lived through actually happened, and all my experience and like everything I've learned through my experience is just bullshit.
Dude, you know what would be horrifying though?
What?
Like, we talk about it all the time. Like, we joke around that saying that you're a schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Right.
Just imagine one day you find out that none of, like imagine I'm crazy right now. Like,
Yeah, like
you
none
are
of us,
real.
none of you are real. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
this podcast doesn't exist. I'm just standing
Uh-huh.
here in this room just talking to myself.
Yeah, you're just like looking at a wall, talking.
Yeah, like, imagine. Like, oh my god, I'd be terrified.
No lie.
Well, you wouldn't, because you would have no idea.
But, like, what if you find
If
out?
you found out, yeah.
No lie.
Yeah.
A few days ago, I was washing my hands, and the faucet was like sputtering, and for some reason, I just said like, "This isn't real," and this faucet started working again,
Oh.
and I was just like, "Oh shit!" I'm like,
Dude.
Steve,
You know
you have the
what's
power to
funny?
bend reality.
When I went to Colorado for like a week,
Uh-huh.
I remember I was feeling sick, and they, like, my family and their friends, they all went to go to a restaurant, and I just I stayed at home. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I'll take a shower, I'll go to sleep, I'll sleep it off.
Yeah.
I remember I slept on the couch. Well, not even, right? I just like tried falling asleep, but I couldn't. And so like I close my eyes, like it's all dark, and all of a sudden I wake up, like I just, like I look up and I'm in this like hallway kind of thing. And there's like a bunch of doors and there's only a light in the hallway. I turn around, like I feel like I'm actually there, right? Like I actually teleported somewhere.
Right.
And I
Right.
just say to myself, I'm like, wait, I shouldn't be here. And all of a sudden, I just wake up. Like, I don't even wake up. Like, I don't even wake up. Like, I lift my head. And I'm, like, in the couch.
That was
So-
either
Wow.
a fever dream or an alien abduction.
Dude, so I'm like, it's crazy because it felt real. Like, I could feel, like, the small, like, draft that's in the room, in the hallway. Like,
yeah.
the ambience and everything. Like I was actually there, and I just said to myself like, "Oh, I shouldn't be here," and I just leave.
Wow.
So
you
like,
found something you're not supposed to, Gil.
yeah, like imagine, dude. Like, I've been thinking
There's
about
something bigger at play here.
You just got Truman showed. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
it, dude.
Yeah. I have those dreams where I'm like it takes me a sec. Like when you wake up, you don't know where you are. Like you think you're still in the dream, and it takes you a second to come back to reality.
Yeah,
You
I
have
don't get
those?
those
Yes.
anymore.
Yeah,
I
I
get
get those.
those.
I get those pretty often. Where like I'm like in a state of confusion where I wake up, and like it takes me a second to come out of the dream.
Mhm.
Yeah. That a lot.
Yeah, recently a lot, especially like during this quarantine. I've just been getting like really vivid dreams that not only do they take me a while to get out of when I wake up, but like they last. I have the residual feeling from the dream lasting throughout the day.
Oh, I
Really?
get that all the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, do you guys ever get? Sorry, you go, Steve.
No, go. You can go.
I was just gonna say, like, do you guys ever get those dreams and it just puts you in a bad mood for the rest of the day?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well,
like
good mood.
movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Like I'm watching Ozark right now,
Yeah.
That's a good show.
and just like after I watch an episode, and I'm like, wow, like I feel like crap because like I feel like I'm actually in the in their lives.
Yeah,
Right,
it affects you a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really sad movies and TV shows do that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Really?
I forgot what movie I saw. Oh no! Oh, so when I was a kid, I saw the series finale of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It just came on, and if you ever seen that show, I'm
Is that the
gonna
one with his
spoil it.
dad?
No, that wasn't the series finale. That was a
Okay.
really good episode though. The series finale is where basically, they all Will Smith's uncle sells his house and finds Will an apartment. Basically, they're all moving out.
Mhm.
Okay, and the last shot is of Will Smith, like just looking at the empty house and just turning off all the lights.
Oh, dude, I almost cried.
And like legit, like I remember I was in 4th or 5th grade, and I saw that right before I went to school, and I went to school and I was just like I was so like upset by it.
Mm.
Mhm.
I was just like I was thinking I was just like I don't know. I was talking to like my friends like I feel like something bad's gonna happen when we all go away to college.
Dang. He's passed away, right? Recently?
Oh,
The dad.
Uncle Phil?
Uncle
Yeah.
Phil.
Or Uncle Phil,
Yeah.
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 He's a father figure for you?
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. You the only father that I... Or, is it you the only father that I ever
that
got?
I ever knew. I get
That I
on
ever
this
knew.
Now I'm gonna be a better you.
Oh god.
Oh, man.
J. Cole just took this down.
I never watched that show, but I remember there was one scene that always got me. It would always make me cry. Was the scene with the dad?
Oh yeah, the dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that.
To hell with
my
him.
God. Yeah.
How come you don't want me, man?
That was a rough
Oh,
scene.
Yeah.
Ugh, man. Like if I'm in the mood to cry, I'll put that on.
You know what? Okay, it's not sad necessarily, but it leaves me with
Uh-huh.
this like. It's hard to explain the feeling even. Have any of you watched Adventure Time?
Yeah.
No.
I haven't finished it.
Oh, you haven't finished it. The finale of Adventure Time
I haven't
affects
finished
me.
it either.
Like I don't even know. I can't even explain exactly how it. I struggle to put it into words, but it affects me more than anything has ever affected me.
Really?
Yeah, like it really just like gets to me. It leaves me with this like feeling of I don't know. It's like almost like existential emptiness.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Not emptiness, but it's like
Just
it's not
the-
a good feeling and it's not a bad feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know just how I feel. The ending of BoJack didn't feel that way.
Yeah, that was a good show too. That ending also really like.
Like the second to
Got to
last
me.
episode, like fucked me up. I was just like, oh fuck, okay,
Is that was the dream one?
yeah.
Yeah, that one was heavy.
All right,
I-
game series in decline.
Man, I was just gonna talk a bit about Adventure.
Go
Because
for it.
for me, sorry, I don't mean to.
No, please do.
derail.
I love Adventure Time. I love talking about Adventure Time. Anything about it, I love.
I remember there was like so many conspiracies.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about that.
I love those.
Well,
I
I think. Sorry, you go.
I was just gonna say, I think Pendleton Ward's a genius, and I'm super excited for his new show that's coming out on Monday.
What's the
What's the
show?
show?
Your show.
It's called like Midnight Gospel or something. It's on Netflix.
Ooh.
It's a cartoon show on Netflix, and it's like an adult cartoon show.
That sounds cool.
Oh yes. Wait,
Very
is that the one with Rick and Morty, the creator?
No,
No,
That's
I'm thinking of
Pendleton Ward, the creator of Adventure Time, and Duncan Trussell, who's like a comedian, I think,
Hmm.
and he has his own podcast, and they're basing it off of his podcasts. And
But
Ward's
I
animating.
know what you mean, Guillaume. That's Close Encounters. That's on Hulu.
Close Encounters, right? That's what I
Oh,
was thinking.
I saw a trailer for that too. That looks cool too.
I really want the creator of Adventure Time. He's supposed to be having Adventure Time of regular show. He's supposed to be having
JG Quinnell.
yeah. He's supposed to have a thing, a TV show that's set. It's a more adult TV show, but it's set in the same universe as regular show.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it came out with a trailer a while ago, and it just
Uh-huh.
nothing's come of it so far.
Is it called Close Enough?
Yeah.
Dude, I want to watch the regular show again. Just maybe like a couple episodes.
It was a good show.
See, for me, like, and I guess I've heard a lot of people say the same thing, like, or I guess our age. That was when I stopped, like, when regular time and adventure,
Regular
Wait.
time.
regular show and adventure time came. in.
It's a regular
that's-
time, guys.
Yeah, regular time. Adventure show.
Yeah, I pretty much stopped watching Cartoon Network.
Yeah, that's when I stopped.
I
Yeah.
did too. I didn't really watch. Like, I gave a few of the new cartoons a try. Amazing World of Gumball is the only one that
that
really
was-
stuck with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I tried watching Steven Universe. I could not.
I couldn't.
I
couldn't
didn't
watch
like
Steven
that.
Universe.
I,
Not
thought
a fan.
I didn't like the animation of that either.
Mm.
I just thought the characters looked weird.
It's strange. So I was in the same boat. Like
Uh-huh.
I didn't really like Steven Universe. I felt like it was dumb.
Right.
Not that it was even dumb, just it wasn't for me. Sorry if I offended any Steven Universe fans.
Yeah, people love that show, which is why I
Yeah,
thought
right.
I was gonna get really into it, but I tried it and I just like couldn't.
Yeah,
Like it was work to watch the episodes.
It's very
Yeah.
lore heavy.
right.
Yeah,
It's very lore
I
heavy.
love lore heavy stuff. Like I'm a big fan of lore. Like Adventure Time has lore, it's not super heavy with, but like the lore part of Adventure Time, I got super into. I watched like theories and like analysis
Oh.
videos on YouTube. I love lore stuff. Star Wars lore.
The Clone
Oh
Wars.
yeah,
Yeah.
The Clone Wars.
dude.
Um,
Clone Wars.
but I don't know. Like, so I did it. I didn't want to watch it. I especially hated the fan base. I felt like,
For
Right.
Steven Universe?
yeah, it's because
What's
I
the
feel
fan
like,
base like?
I don't know how much it's changed since it was a few years back. I'll say 4 or 5 years back.
Mhm.
It was very gatekeepy, kind of like, I don't know.
Oh, it was one of those like, oh, if you're a true fan, you would know this.
No, it was
But
a lot of just like people like developing a lot of like head canons,
Oh right.
if you know what that means.
Does that mean like they get their own idea of it in their head and they like stick to
Yeah.
that basically?
Yeah, it's like it was a lot of like, it was like, I think so and so is such and such, and if you don't think that, you're
It was basically
You're-
people like interpreting what they meant and holding that as like gospel. Like that's the facts.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's like, I don't know. And then apparently it got so bad that like the creator of the show had to like distance herself from it.
Really?
Really?
I think so. I don't want to put like words in anybody's mouth. Apparently when she saw how toxic the fan base was, she
Uh-huh.
was like having second thoughts about it. Like she was like, oh man, maybe the show, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have created it. I don't know.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah, I just looked up on Google Steven Universe fan base, and it says why the Steven Universe fandom is the worst ever.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
That was the first result.
That's great. Well, I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, I think Star Wars suffers from that as well.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
mean,
even
every fan
very-
base, as soon as something gets big enough, there's gonna be some sort of toxicity in the fan base.
Exactly. And it turns out usually that they're the most vocal. So
Yeah.
like that's what you
It's a-
see.
A
when you try
vocal
to see a
minority.
fan.
Have
Exactly.
you guys ever seen the somebody made an edit of what was it, The Last Jedi, and it was just like, oh, The Last Jedi men only edit. And basically they edited The Last Jedi so that like nearly all the woman characters were either cut out or their role
What?
was significantly lessened.
People do that just to get a reaction out of people.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? It's just like they just want people to be like, "What the fuck? Like, why'd you do that?" And then they like
Right.
sit behind their screens and they're like, "Ha ha
Yeah.
ha
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%, Nicola. Like it's just
I
just a
don't
point of
agree with it,
contention.
Nicola. You know what? I hate
What?
you.
Stephen Michael
Toxicity,
Reyes.
fan base.
Yeah, that's it. Fuck you, Nicola. I'm leaving. Oh, we should probably bleep that out. I don't know if.
What are you trying
I
to make
think-
it family friendly?
I think cursing's okay.
Okay. Well,
I'm
in
not
that
sure how it
case,
goes.
fuck you,
We'll see.
Nicola. I'm leaving the 4.
All right, welcome to the 3, everybody. Oh, did you really?
We'll just replace him with Craig.
Craig.
I'm hoping that didn't mess up with Craig's recording.
I don't think so. I don't think.
Oh my God.
I feel like that would
Craig,
be a
you
pretty
good?
broken bot if, like, once somebody
Yeah.
leaves, it messes
Right,
up
right.
the recording.
No, it should.
I
be
hope
good.
it captures the Discord leaving sound though. That would be pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's annoying because like you get a lot of Star Wars fans in the fan base who are like just so cool and so nice, and that's the majority of people. Like when you go to Comic-Con, you meet those people, or like any convention, like Star Wars Celebration or something.
Well,
But,
I
like-
think. Yo, you go.
Sorry. But it's just those few. There's a few people who go online and like make petitions and
Yeah.
have really long videos and.
And, like, the thing
analyses
is,
and
like,
stuff like-
sorry to interrupt it. I just,
no, that's fine.
like, I feel like I can understand where they're coming from almost.
Right.
Because it's
right.
like they are, not to be mean or anything, but a lot of the people who are like that are like misfits, and like they don't fit in well with like normal society, and they see that
Uh-huh.
as like a place of their own where they belong and like their people are.
Yeah.
And then like these other people come in who are fully capable of functioning in normal society, and they're also into that same thing. It's like, you're invading my space. This is like my thing. Like, you know, they get protective almost.
Right.
But like, that's not a healthy thing to do.
Yeah, maybe too much so. You know, it comes from a good place, I think, a lot of the times, but
Yeah.
kind of extends too far. And like you said, it's good that you have opinions on it, and you don't have to agree with. I think you shouldn't agree with everything that something like Star Wars does.
Yeah.
Either you agree with everything or you like nothing. That was a joke. That was
Okay, I was like, Steven. Only Sith deal in absolutes.
All right, I have a good topic if you guys.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. What do you got?
What's next for Star Wars?
Ooh.
Dude, I
well,
think.
they
Oh man.
they announced some stuff for a bit of a roadmap.
What was
Dude,
your
I really wish, and I know I've said it before, but I wish they stopped at The Last Jedi or something like that, or before that. Just because, like, I wish they didn't add all those characters. I wish they stopped making the movies.
Like what characters? Like Kylo Ren.
Yeah, like all
I
of
like
them.
Kylo Ren.
Finn. I like them too, but I feel like they should have just started a new, maybe like trilogy or
Well, the
That's
original
what they did.
well, the original plan was always for there to be 9 installments.
Yeah.
But just George Lucas just never developed. Just never developed it.
And I think after the backlash of prequels, he was kind of, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I
Right.
can see that. I mean, like,
Well, I think it was fine that they tried to bridge the gap, like where they built the Death Star or stuff like that.
Right.
But just like, Kylo
What?
Ren
Wait.
and all of that,
Oh, that.
like they could have just made it sometime later in the future, like
I
not
agree with
so
that.
long ago.
Completely disassociated with the original.
Yeah,
Right.
completely
I agree
dissociated.
with that.
Like maybe they're the grandkids, of
Mhm.
whatever. But
Well, Rey
I
is the
don't know.
grandkid of Palpatine.
exactly.
boo.
Spoiler alert.
Oh my
After
god!
the spoiler.
Listen.
Don't worry.
That
I'll put a little notice for all the spoilers.
that single-handedly, like, as soon as like I discovered that, I realized, like, okay, this is a movie that I can
You could what? It cut you off.
that I will never like. This is a movie I will
Mm.
never like.
I
Yeah.
hated like one of my biggest issues was that lightning thing that he did.
Uh-huh.
That was insane.
Yeah.
How could anybody do that?
Yeah.
The one at the
So
end of
you,
the movie.
You didn't like that.
No, I didn't like what kind of like power, and like the other thing is that like it was confirmed that
Unlimited
was
power.
a clone of Palpatine. So like
Right.
not even the original Palpatine.
Is it then a spoiler?
I mean that.
Yes.
That doesn't
I mean,
Spoiler
say
alert.
anything.
Okay, look. If anybody gets this far,
It's hard to talk about it.
They know that we. We'll
I'll
put up
put
a
the-
warning or something.
Yeah, I'll put up the warnings.
Okay, yeah.
I just feel like Disney didn't prepare for just how nitpicky and terrible Star Wars fans can be sometimes.
Mhm.
Right.
They were just like, oh
They
yeah,
were trying to like cater to that.
yeah. They're like, oh yeah, this Palpatine's a clone. That's how he survived.
Yeah, I feel like they just wanted to make a movie to get more money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, look. Every movie is a cash grab technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
But I think there's a difference between a soulless cash grab and a true expression of artistic
okay,
brand.
Right. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's the reason why I haven't watched Solo yet.
oh,
You
I haven't
watched
seen.
it.
I haven't seen it either.
I
What?
actually haven't seen it either.
Guys, are you
We should
serious?
stream it. Yeah, we should stream it one night on
I'll
Discord.
stream it. Yeah, I'll stream it. I'll stream it on Cast because it'll be
No,
better.
I don't want to watch it.
We could just stream it on Discord.
Can we?
Yeah,
think I
like
had
you
a
see that
problem
little
with
go
Discord.
live thing?
Yeah,
That'll just
I
share your
tried-
screen on Discord.
I tried doing that, but I think I had a problem with it.
Apparently,
Alright,
there's
I'll try
like
it
a
again.
shared Netflix thing, like a Netflix party.
I mean,
Okay.
the Discord, like I've been part of Steven, you know, that you do the movie
Yeah.
nights like every night, and it worked okay.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it a
Yeah,
go.
it works. It's like 720 quality, which is fine for watching movies.
Cool.
with friends.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, but I haven't watched it yet because I don't know.
I heard a lot of bad stuff about it, and I just never took the time to.
I liked it. I don't know. I think
Yeah, but coming from you, Logan,
yeah. That coming from me is not very. It's not very good.
I value your opinion. I
So-
love you.
But your opinions suck, and I never listen.
Yeah, no, it's you're very optimistic about things, and like
Excuse me.
I feel like even if you don't like, I feel like even if you don't like something,
What
you
the
won't
fuck, Steve?
you won't badmouth it. You won't say like, "Oh, this sucks."
I think my approach is very more. It's not like I don't like everything, but I will try to find the good in everything.
No,
So
you
it's like,
you like everything, Logan. It's too late. You like everything.
Mm-hmm.
oh
I
yeah,
hate you.
prove it. Give me a kiss and prove it.
I'll do it right now, bro.
I'll prove it. Logan, how do you feel about the Holocaust?
Well, you know, there were. I can't even.
There were some parts of it that.
Yeah. No. Well, that's the thing. I watched this guy's video analysis on The Last Jedi, and he had like really good points. Where it's like, no piece of art is meaningless. Nothing is like, no matter how bad something is or how many bad things it has in it,
Mhm.
there's always something to be found in it. Like The Room, for example.
Yeah,
It's this awful movie, but we could still sit around and enjoy it because it's so bad. Or in our case, it kind of left us speechless for like an hour.
That movie did affect me a lot. So I guess
Yeah.
as an art piece, it did do that. It did its job as a piece of art.
Yeah,
What
and
a-
it's weird.
What a story, Nick.
It's weird, like, and that's how I feel with like, not saying that Rise of Skywalker is as bad as The Room, although I think some parts are as bad as The Room.
Oh my god.
like-
Hot take.
There's a lot of there's some parts of Rise of Skywalker that I actually, I'll watch it again and be like, okay, I enjoy that. Whether it's the sound design or the acting or whatever, something small about it, and that's always my take on movies. Like try to get what the artist is saying instead of just upfront being like, no, I don't like this.
Mhm.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I agree that no art without some value for it. Like again, I didn't like, Rise of Skywalker as a whole. There's still some
Right.
parts of it that I enjoyed. I just think with Solo, like, I don't know, like it's kind of like they hired Lord and Miller to make these movies, and like they saw it and they didn't like their vision, and they were just like, screw you, we're gonna fire you and hire Ron Howard. And like, I don't know, I just feel like
Right.
I understand studio involvement. I understand that this ultimately movies, even though they're art form, they are a product that you need to sell.
Mhm.
And I just feel like if studios would just give just another, just not be as, restrictive, not saying, oh, we need this to happen. If you don't agree with it, get out.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's the thing. Like producers and stuff, they're not. I mean, I don't want to say they're not artists, but like they're not. Their main focus is not the art of the thing. Their main focus
Is the money.
how much money that it's going to make. Which, to be fair, is like kind of the point.
Right.
Like if they don't do that, then it's not going to make money. And like if there's no one focusing on how much money something's going to make, then nobody would get like anything for their
Mhm.
work. But also, it takes away from the integrity of it.
Well, like I obviously, I as a creative type person,
Hmm.
Obviously, creatives need to be reined in every now and then because if you don't rein them in, then they just kind of go kind of crazy and like, oh, we're gonna have the weirdest, whatever fringe idea I can think of, we'll put it in.
Yeah, but like, why not?
So that's
You know what I mean? I think it's better for it to go wrong that way than for it to go wrong in like
in the studio
where they,
way.
yeah, in the last, or not Last Jedi,
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker kind of way, where they just kind of pandered to everything that like they basically just put out a survey, what didn't you like about The Last Jedi, and then made that a movie.
Well, you're saying
Like
there's
you were
definitely a
saying.
balance, Steven.
I feel like there should be
Yeah.
a balance. Like I feel like studios and artists alike have to pick and choose their battles. Like like I feel like a really big reason why the prequel trilogy is like is a kind of, I don't know, I'm looking for the word for it. I don't want to say weird, but different from the trilogies, because now George Lucas was world famous, world renowned. Like no matter what George Lucas does, Fox is going to make a killing of a new Star Wars movie. So really, they were just like, listen, whatever you bring us, we'll put out. It doesn't matter if it's good or not.
Yeah. Well, the prequels were my favorites of the Star Wars movies.
Really?
Shut up.
Listen. The original
I'm kidding,
might have
I'm
been
kidding,
better
I'm kidding,
if
I'm kidding.
it was made today.
Uh-huh.
Because, I didn't grow up on the originals, so it's not like I look back at it with a sense of nostalgia. I saw it for the first time senior year of high school.
Right.
And the originals were, they were cool, but it felt like I was watching, a play.
Uh-huh.
On stage, It just felt very scripted and, it was in... What was it? Like a space opera, right? That's what it's called?
Yeah, it's a space odyssey, essentially.
And that's what it felt like. It felt like a I don't know. But the point is that
I know exactly what you mean.
It didn't appeal to me as much as the prequels did, because the prequels were legit movies.
Yeah, the prequels were so built on the lore, and it really makes it feel more epic. Like, it brings you more into the world, as opposed to Star Wars, where it brings you into these characters' adventure.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with you. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. And what the Clone Wars is doing right now, you should watch that, because it just got amazing. Just watch the latest episode. Don't watch anything else. The latest episode. It got amazing. So it goes into episode 3. What's that?
I really want to watch the whole show.
So good. It's amazing. And then, there's a lot of boring parts, but it's really good. But yeah, I agree with you, Nick. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. 2 and 1 are good too. I enjoy watching them. If not for the plot, then for the characters and the world and all that other stuff.
Sorry, if I'm being honest, I really don't remember anything about 2. About Attack of the Clones.
Oh, Attack of the Clones. Really?
I remember. I hate sand. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere.
Exactly. The only parts I remember are like the memes, like the meme parts.
Whoa.
I saw that picture and I was like, I feel like you guys would like that. I'm just gonna send that over.
But I feel like the only thing that I remember about 2 are the memes. Are like, all the bad CGI and like all the weird lines about it. The pear scene.
That's a Camino in Space Star.
And I really don't remember anything about it, and I don't remember.
Well, it's not a very memorable. It doesn't have a whole lot of memorable moments like the other movies do.
Yeah, I feel like for everything that's said about the Phantom Menace, at the core of it, it's still like a Star Wars movie.
Right.
It's still like they introduced like one of the most revered characters in Darth Maul.
Yeah, for sure.
And Qui-Gon Jinn.
And Qui-Gon Jinn. And like I loved Qui-Gon Jinn as a kid. Like I love Qui-Gon Jinn. But at the same time, they're just it's the details that I think get me.
Well, John Tron said this. He talked about this a little bit, and he said, I don't agree with what he said, but I like what he said. He said that his favorite of the prequels was the first one, Phantom Menace, because it actually follows It's the only one of the prequels to actually follow a plot structure. So like 3-act plot structure. And I was like, all right, it's pretty cool. Like I never really noticed that. I don't really care for that much. I prefer episode 3's like chaotic plot more than.
Well, even episode 3 had plot, had its plot to it.
Right. But yeah, episode 2 was kind of all over the
too
place.
much just nonsense.
Well, episode 2 also brought one of the most beloved memes in all of Star Wars. Hello there.
Democracy. No, that's episode 3.
Oh, that's episode 3? Oh, okay. Well,
fake
never mind.
fan.
But episode
Fake
2 had
fan.
the majority of the memes, though.
Hello there.
Episode 2 had like I had Sand. Episode 2 had what's the guy's name? Dax, like the four-armed. That's a Kamino in Space Star.
Do you remember TikTok where that became like the meme for like a whole month?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just like everybody was doing it.
What, the General Kenobi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Good.
remember that.
It deserves
like,
it. It's such a good meme.
All the TikTok videos.
And I was just like,
Some of them were really creative.
yeah, some of them are really good. Like
I like the one where it was like the guys in the Toy Store. You ever seen that one?
Yes.
It was so good.
I was literally thinking about that.
You know, I feel bad. Every time I'm in a discussion, it always turns to be Star Wars.
Well, that's any discussion with us is going to turn into Star Wars.
Yeah.
Well, it's an important part of culture,
It's the important part.
Yeah.
And
modern day culture.
and of our friendship. Like I feel like I feel like like whenever Logan comes back from censor.
From censor.
Whenever Logan
From
comes
the
back,
island that I live.
It's always yeah, that's true. Every year that came
come
out,
back, it's like a Star Wars movie's out.
Yeah.
and we would go see. That would be like the first thing that we do when Logan's
Yeah,
back.
that's right.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
like literally we'd plan it out like weeks in advance. We'd be like, so we're all gonna go see Star Wars when Logan gets back.
Yeah.
And then typical Logan fashion, he would always see it somehow before he
Yeah.
Did I?
I remember you saw Rogue One.
Oh, that was from Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you saw
that's
that before you came home, and then
Right.
Rise Last Jedi we didn't see together.
I saw that. That's right. I saw that with my family.
But
Rise of Skywalker, that was amazing because when we went to see it, because we watched The Mandalorian beforehand, so that was fun in of itself. But
Oh,
when we
you know
went to
what?
the
I don't think I finished it.
No, I
You
haven't.
see
The
it?
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't either.
What? Guys, let's watch it.
Last time
you
the
got
last episode I saw was like episode 6 or something like that.
I think
Oh,
that's
also-
I think that's where I am too.
Yeah, with your parents actually.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we all saw it as a family. Yeah, we'll watch it together. But like when we went to see Rise of Skywalker, that was amazing because we had the theater all to
all to
ourselves.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
so great.
Dude, how does that happen?
Sick.
I know.
It was so weird especially for like an opening night of a Star Wars movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like as somebody who used to work in a movie theater,
It's-
it's unheard of. It's like a huge property like Star Wars, and sure, the last one didn't have its fans, but it's still a Star Wars movie.
Exactly.
And it has, the built-in fan base. The fact that no one oh, who just left?
Did Nicola? Okay.
Hello.
And people pay
Yeah.
a lot of money for that.
Yeah, I know, right? Like
Like
renting
if they
the whole
wanted,
theater.
yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that one that we got the whole theater to ourselves on a Star Wars movie, and two that it was opening night of a Star Wars movie.
Right. Yeah. Was it opening night? Did we go see it opening night?
It was that, or it was the Thursday before,
Oh, okay.
which is I guess the preview night. But even for a preview night, those would always
Right.
sell out.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well,
I probably
Yeah.
still have the ticket actually. Wait, let me see.
ooh, that'd be cool. Keep that.
Oh, I still have mine too from when they come.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I think one of my favorite memories of like just life was when we skipped prom.
To watch the Star Wars. Yeah.
to watch Star Wars.
Oh,
Oh, I
Yeah.
went.
I mean, you went to
No
prom,
regrets.
Steve.
No regret.
I don't regret going to prom, but prom was lame.
Well, yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, why even?
Prom was so I had to go because I was
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
But it was not good because like I just didn't have anybody there. It's like the people I would hang out with would be you guys, and you guys didn't go.
Yeah, sorry.
Didn't you go to a different school's prom for your girlfriend?
Yeah, I went to her prom. Her prom, much better.
You went to the East Brunswick prom as well?
Yeah, I went to both proms.
Okay.
Proms. But our prom, I think the problem with our prom was there's just way too many people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, our graduating class was huge.
Our graduating class was like 900 kids, so like 900 kids.
Oh, also, I said the name of our town again by accident.
It's fine. It's fine.
Did you?
Yeah, I said.
It doesn't matter. I think
the prom.
town's not a huge idea.
We'll just bleep it out.
Yeah, our address, of course. You know, something will bleep. Town is fine. But the thing about our prom, and I don't know, with our prom, with my prom, there were just way too many people. There were like 800, 900 kids in this hall,
Right.
And like you couldn't really track down anybody, because everybody was and Kate didn't know anybody. So she didn't really feel like dancing, and she didn't really feel like interacting with anybody. I mean, I didn't blame her.
I mean, I feel like that. I mean, not to like. Obviously, people are different, but like that for me would give me more of a reason to like dance and stuff and embarrass myself because it's like, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna know.
Yeah, I mean, like I danced. Like I did like goofy dancing towards the end of the night. We were bored, and I remember we left and we like hit up Taco Bell. That was nice.
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think I'm more like.
Did you do a prom house afterwards or no?
No, my I wanted to do a hotel room.
I think I'm more like you, Steven. Like if there's more people at an event, I don't want to do anything. Like I kind of want to just shut myself in. Whereas when it's fewer people, it's more enjoyable for me.
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
Okay, well, when you say fewer and more, what do you mean? Like a range? Give me a range.
A range.
Like
I think
20 people would be.
Yeah.
And less.
20 would be good.
Like 20 people that I know. That's cool. But if it's like 20 people who I have no idea what they are, that's even scarier for me than like a group of a bunch of people. Because you like with like 700 people, you're lost in the crowd. You know, people aren't gonna recognize you. It's gonna be hard to identify you. But with like a group of 20 people who you have no idea who they are, it's like much more intimate and like you don't know these people. You know what I mean? But if it's 20 people who like I know and I'm like generally comfortable with, then that's like an ideal situation.
Or if it's like when we went to that Serbian nightclub and like it's just random people and your freaking aunt comes out of nowhere.
That was funny.
I can't believe that, man. That was so. Well, I go to the chance.
Well, Bordello was performing down the street, and
my
family always goes to Bordello concerts.
I kind of wish we stayed to see him. I regret. That was my decision to leave.
But we couldn't.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah,
the last train was leaving.
Yeah, because like I think we literally got like either the second to last bus leaving.
Oh, sorry, Steve. I think you're cutting out a little bit. Can you guys hear Steven? Okay.
Am I?
Yeah, I was.
Hello.
Yeah.
I think Steven, if you just change your input sensitivity.
Okay, hold on.
How
about now?
Hello?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah,
I can hear you guys.
Yeah, no, it's happening to me too. Like, I'm getting an issue with the server where everyone's choppy and, like, I can't... Like, it won't let me, basically.
I hear you guys fine.
Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you guys fine. It's just...
It just happens every now and then.
Yeah. Alright,
try and, like, set a time to end it.
It's 11:30?
11:30 sounds fine.
11:30.
How long have we been going?
About an hour.
Oh crap! Are you serious? Has it been that long already? Yeah. All right. So like half an hour.
You're having fun. Yeah, that sounds good. What were we talking about?
I'm sorry.
Ideal size for a party.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think it's idiot. I think it's the amount of the ratio of people I know to people I don't know.
Right.
Because I feel like if I'm at a party and I don't know like a lot of people there, I'm always looking for somebody that I know.
Right.
Same.
It's like I don't know, like I know it's like, oh, why can't you just go out and meet you? Like,
Because it's hard, dude.
that is hard.
There's a lot of social pressure when it comes to stuff like that.
Right. Well, I think for me, like, because I'm not very shy. I could meet people and dance and whatever, but like, I guess I'm more comfortable and I get more energy when I'm with people that
That's the thing. It's like me. I'm very what's the word?
Introverted?
Introverted.
Yeah, me too.
But I wouldn't, like I could go out in public and just like scream. Well, not the N-word, but
Right.
Whoa. Nobody mentioned that, Gil.
but like something I wouldn't normally do.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No. I got you.
Wait.
Just be like in Times Square and be like, I'm gonna say the N-word.
Didn't we all take remember that 4-letter like personality test?
4-letter
What?
personality test?
I could have sworn, maybe this was like back in high school or something.
Maybe.
But I think we all took like this personality test, and all 4 of us got the same personality.
Really?
I don't
I
remember.
think so.
I don't remember this.
Crap, maybe I just
don't know.
dreamed it or something.
Maybe. Yeah, no, I'm it's for me it varies. Like it depends on the mood I'm in and like how my day has been going and stuff like that. But I can be very outgoing and like bombastic, or I can be very like sometimes like I get very socially anxious and like I don't want to deal with anything. I get very quiet, very reserved.
Right.
Here's an idea, Nicholas.
It varies. It all depends.
Here's an idea. Stop.
Stop being a bitch.
Don't do that.
Get some help.
But I know what you mean. It's like I remember I told my mom, like I guess because of the way I talk or the way that I am around people I know. They are like, oh, like you have a very bubbly like personality, and like I remember I'll never forget. It was just in 10th grade biology class.
Miss Pelusi?
No, that was 11th grade chem. Come on, know our history, Guillaume. Anyway, I never forget. I forgot what happened, but the teacher brought up like, oh, like something like try to give us an example of something. He was like, oh, like if I put you guys all in a room, you guys didn't know each other, it would be awkward. And he looks at me, he's like, unless you're Steven, and you just say, oh, look at me, I'm Steven Reyes.
Did you say that a lot in 10th grade biology?
No, but like, okay, I guess, I don't know, like, high school Steven is very different from me now.
Well, no, obviously, like, it's
like,
been, what, 4, 5, 6 years since high school, so obviously you're going to be different.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Sorry, I just had a moment. It's been 5 years, man.
Yeah.
And it's been almost a year since I graduated.
Oh my gosh.
Dang, already.
Look at us.
Look at us. Who would have
We're
thought?
old.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Never really feel like an adult, though.
Yeah, I don't.
That's so true.
I don't feel like an adult. I really not feel like an adult.
Like, I've got a career, I pay bills, but, like, I still feel like I'm not doing it right. You know what I mean?
Last night, I was actually considering buying diapers.
What? Do you have a kid we don't know about?
No, for me. I was like, what? I was so funny. I was literally like just laying on my bed, right? And I was so comfortable, and it's kind of cold outside the bed. And I was like, crap, I need to like poop. I was playing a game, and I was so comfortable. I'm like, honestly, a diaper would be so good.
Honestly, I think we've all had those.
Yeah, I mean, oh man,
I get it.
don't know.
Honestly, I get it.
No, I could never.
Like, it makes sense what you're
Well,
saying.
not the nerd.
I want it, man. They should-
No, but I remember, no, and I remember like I don't know. I guess because like I know myself to have social anxiety.
Mhm.
Right.
That when I overcome it, I'm very different. Like I remember my freshman year dorm friends
Right.
would my Larry was my roommate, and Larry is very
Gary.
Extraordinary.
I was just gonna say.
Larry is
Canary.
very outgoing,
Right.
Mhm.
I'll say, or he's very friendly to a lot of people.
Mhm.
Is he
it's funny.
really?
Yeah, it's funny. In our thing, in our program, we always made a joke that Larry knew everybody because Larry was involved in a lot of things in college.
Really?
So wherever we would go, he would know somebody, and I would just be like, Jesus Christ, dude! Like, do you know everybody? Because like we would just like be walking down to like the dining hall, and every time we would go, he would know somebody, and I would just be like, Jesus Christ, like. I'm just like, and the thing about him is he's always one to go up and like say hi to somebody, see how they're doing.
Oh,
And, like,
that's cool.
have a conversation with them. Me, if I see somebody I know, I don't want to talk to them.
Same. Yes.
I don't want to interact with them.
Larry does.
I
If
think
see
it depends on the person. For me.
Well, even if it's somebody I know, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm not ready for you to look at me right now. Like I'm not.
Yeah. Absolutely.
This
Dude,
is not.
no. If I
a
saw
socially-
you guys and we haven't talked in like since high school, I'd be
Yeah,
like, hey,
well,
listen.
obviously for
For
us, but
yeah,
it's
for
like,
us.
No. Like if I didn't know you guys
Oh,
that well, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know what you mean.
you weirdo! I would avoid you at all costs.
Well,
I'm the same, Steve. I'm the same. I literally try to like listen to music and like look at my phone when I see someone I know on the bus or something. I will purposefully try to like not look at them.
But I'm weird that way because I'll also get offended when somebody doesn't
Exactly.
recognize me.
I know. It's same.
like I remember there's this girl I used to talk to in high school a lot. We were like really close friends for like a few years. Like, we lost contact or whatever, and she came to the movie theater I worked at, and I was just like, I was expecting her to say hi to me or something, and like she did not recognize me, and I was just like, really? Like, you don't know, like I really haven't changed that much since high school. Like, do you not recognize me? And I was just like, oh, like that's what happens when you don't talk to people forever.
Right.
Well,
sorry to leave
like,
in the middle of that. The server was cutting people off.
a couple of them don't recognize me because I used to wear glasses and I was a foot smaller.
Yo,
Yeah.
Drew, you like changed in like person. It was
In a
so
year,
crazy.
yeah.
And it's so weird because like my parents still know you as that small little kid, and then when you came over the summer, they were just like, dude, what the fuck happened to Guillaume? Why is he so tall now?
I know. When I first saw you, Guillaume, I can't remember. I think this was when I came home from New Zealand for the first time.
Yeah.
Like I thought you were Louis. I thought you were your brother. I was like, what the heck?
Wow.
Like, that's insane.
I had to glow up.
You really
Yeah,
did
you're looking
though.
pretty
Like,
fine. You're like a fine snack.
I mean, look at me now. I have a mullet.
Looking
Oh, do you
a
really have a
bag
mullet?
of chips.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't show you.
Wait,
It's
what?
Wait, what?
Wait, you don't. Nick, I know you. You know.
What are you talking about? I know.
Wait.
Oh, you didn't know?
You didn't have a mullet last time I saw you.
No, not last time. But like,
Recently,
recently, like a couple of days ago, because of the whole quarantine thing. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
all right, I'm gonna shave my whole head off. And
No
then,
freaking way.
And then, so it's not
Did
because
you maybe you sent it on Snapchat? I don't have Snapchat.
right. I did send it on Snapchat.
Yeah.
So and it's not because of the Tiger King.
What? Wait,
Honestly,
wait, what?
I think mullets are sick.
Yeah, and
They don't
so-
get enough credit.
wait,
So-
Logan, do you not know about Tiger King?
What the heck is Tiger King?
Okay,
All
hold on,
right,
we'll get into that later.
Yeah. I'm like, that's something we gotta
So-
talk about.
So I'm like, all right, I have Manscaped, which I use for my beard, not my genitalia. I use it for my beard because it has these attachments. It's just an electric razor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, I can use that for my hair.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it on like, what is it, 8 or 9 millimeters, and
Right.
make it as short as possible, but not like too short.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, I'll show you guys a picture.
Yeah,
Here, I
please.
have one on my phone. And as I was doing it, my dad was just so shocked. He's like, it actually looks really good. And but I did
I
mess
wanna
up
see
on one
this.
side. I forgot to put the attachment back on.
I want to see it so bad.
So I have a square on the side of my head. But the rest of it, looks pretty good.
Put it in the
That's
chat.
awesome.
Yeah.
Send it.
Hold on.
But wow, Logan, you don't know what Tiger King?
You don't know the Tiger King?
What is Tiger
It's,
King?
okay, well,
Is
to
that
be
from
fair,
Kung Fu
I think,
Panda?
New Zealand Netflix probably has different.
Oh yeah,
American
I think it
Netflix.
does. It does have different shows.
Yeah, Tiger
we
King
have
is like
Shrek
the
on
number
ours.
one show on Netflix for weeks now.
Are you serious?
But the thing about Tiger King is that's a Netflix show.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a picture here of where I messed up.
Send it.
Send it to
put it-
Discord.
Yeah, I am. I think
Or
it's
you can
taking a
send
while.
it to the Facebook. Oh, yeah. I see.
Wow.
And
So you have just a big square.
yeah,
That's awesome.
I forgot to put the attachment back in.
But
Oh
dude,
my
other than that, your hair
God.
looks really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
that's pretty
here,
good
wait.
for it. You just have a huge. You just have a huge square.
This is probably the best picture I have of it. It's hard to take like the whole thing in because I don't
Oh.
have extremely long hair.
That's not bad.
That looks good.
That looks
But it's
good.
not bad, right?
That's
Yeah,
funny.
no, that looks good.
like a genuine haircut. Like,
Yeah,
and
like,
I
it's-
did that myself.
bad.
It took what, maybe 5-10 minutes to do.
I gotta start cutting my hair, man. It's getting too untamed.
No,
I'm letting it grow.
I'm letting it grow until the end of quarantine.
Really?
I didn't like it too fluffed out like that, like all round.
Right.
Well, just because, like, I never really had an excuse not to get a haircut.
Uh-huh.
But now, like, all the things are closed. Let's see how my hair looks.
Oh yeah, I saw your Instagram story, Steve. It looks good too.
Oh yeah. It's really long now. It's the longest my hair's ever been.
Yeah.
I miss my long hair, so I'm growing it out a little bit now. during this
Oh,
quarantine
really?
thing. Yeah, I miss having long hair, being able to tie it back and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I remember that. The
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
I shaved
didn't-
it.
I
Or
didn't
not
like
shaved
it.
it. I cut it. What, my long hair?
Yeah, I didn't like the long hair.
I think, okay,
But maybe you could do some now.
I don't think it looked
Mm.
great because I was like really, really skinny at the time.
Yeah.
So
Right.
like it made my head look so much bigger on my very skinny body.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
But if I do it now and like I keep it like tamed and tied back, I think it would look fine.
Right.
Yeah, I know what you mean though, because like when I was in high school, I was obsessed with growing an afro.
Yo, you would have looked great with an afro, I would think, or at least like the
Mhm.
Thank you.
what's the one where you it's like the top, the
Flat top?
flat
top?
top.
Oh, like what Nara had.
Oh my god, no. Okay.
No.
Let's hop off Nara real quick.
So-
No,
just
so,
wait, just so people know, it's just someone from high school.
Who
He's gonna sue us.
has an interesting personality. That's all
Yeah.
I'll say. But no, so like I used to really want an afro. Like I remember all my friends were like, "Oh, dude, you should grow an afro. You should grow an afro." So like, I would always fight with my parents not to get a haircut because I was just like, I really want to grow it out. But their thing was that they didn't like it looking unkempt. Like,
Okay.
Like they're just like, oh, you like if you're gonna grow it out, you need to comb your hair.
Yeah.
And
So
I
you
never
get a pick.
Yeah, and so I got a pick, but they still didn't like it, and then I would always cut it. But right before I got into quarantine, I started doing this thing in my hair where I only cut the sides of it. I don't cut the top.
Right.
And I realized that kind of offset like the height of my hair, because the thing is that my parents also said that it would make my head look really big. But since now everything, is shorter on the sides than it is on the top, I don't have that problem anymore. So it's looking good.
It looks good. I really like the way it looks.
Yeah, it's really curly now. It has like
You look
curls
very
in it.
handsome.
You're a handsome young lad, Steve.
Aw, thank you guys.
You're beautiful.
You know what, Steven? You're ugly.
Fuck you,
Get two
Steven.
sides of it. Don't keep your hopes up.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Keep his ego in check.
You know what I said the other day? We were doing like our online like Bible study or whatever, and like some guy at the end was saying like, oh, I miss seeing you guys in person, and I almost said, I wasn't even thinking. In my head, I just go like, yeah, man, I miss like the dimensions of your face. And I didn't say it, but then I told him I was about to say it, so I might as well have just said it, and it was just so. Oh gosh, I was like, well, maybe.
Why is that such a Logan thing to say? Like,
I couldn't, like, if that came out of Logan's mouth, I would be like, yeah, okay. But if anyone else said it, I would be like, what? What?
I don't know, man.
No, but I know what you mean. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I was any skinnier, the mullet would not look good. I would look like trash.
Right.
Yeah. You look like a redneck kid.
Yeah.
brother.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah,
This
brother.
looks. I thought about getting a mullet, but if I get a mullet, I'm afraid my mom would disown me.
Are you serious?
Funny? Yeah, you know what's funny? After I did it, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to keep this forever. And he's like, well, it does look pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
that's what my dad was saying. I'm like, do you want me to keep it? he's like, it doesn't look bad.
That's actually what happened to me when I had long hair. It was like the decision to make it short was literally happened in like a second. I was going to the hair salon where I go to get my hair cut, and she was like, all right, like same thing as last time, just a little maintenance, maybe like trim it a little bit. I was like, you know what? Make it short. She's like, okay, like a little bit shorter. I was like, no, like short. And the pile of hair at my feet at the end of that haircut was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I should have like chopped it off and
good.
donated it.
Like, you look really good with short hair. I definitely prefer
my
short
mom
hair.
like was in shock when she saw me.
Yeah.
She's like,
You
oh
look
my
like
god.
Like a model or something. Not a model.
but
sorry.
now like whenever it gets a little too long, she's like, all right, we got to cut it back to how
Right,
it
then it
was.
gets expensive and annoying to maintain.
Yep.
Like, to cut it all the time.
Yeah, like some people go in like every 2 weeks or week. Like some
Yeah,
people
that's
every
crazy.
week.
You literally have to budget for your haircuts.
Right,
Yeah.
right, exactly. Yeah, I hope one day, like when I'm older, I'll just cut my own hair. Like when I
Yeah,
have
me too. But
money to buy.
I mean, clearly I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, seriously.
Except for that one mess
square.
up. Oh my god. I remember doing it. Like I forgot to put the attachment back on, and like I move in to trim, like not trim, but like just shorten it a little bit in that area, and it just went in all the way, and I'm like, well, that's not supposed to happen. And then I look at my hand, I see the attachments in my hand, and I'm like, no.
What have I done? That's awesome. Oh my gosh.
And I turn my head. I turn my head and I see my dad with his phone out taking pictures. And I'm like, please don't send this to our family.
My when we were doing the high school like senior photos, because you know how you're supposed to like look as good as you can for them or whatever. and they have like editing software, whatever. I was getting my haircut before that, right? And I went to my usual lady, but I think she was either high or drunk that day.
Oh.
And so all of a sudden, like, she was nuts. She went nuts on my hair. And, like, she made it, like, I mean, it actually looked pretty good at the end. But, like, towards the end of the haircut, she was, like, digging the razor. She was like, okay, now don't shave right here. And she was digging the razor into where she was telling me not to shave. Like, the electric razor.
Oh, no.
Like, really hard. I'm like, ow, like, what the heck? What are you doing? And I got home, and there was, like, a scab on right where she was digging it in. Like a big square scab. And I was going to go for my senior photo in like 10 minutes. And I got out of the shower, and not only that, half my eyebrow was missing.
Oh my god!
I know, it was ridiculous. And I was like, how the heck did this happen? And so, luckily my mom, she's good at makeup, so she like colored in the missing half of my eyebrow. And I guess like the photo editing that they did, took care of the rest. Like you couldn't really see the scab.
Well, you know what? When I first moved here, back from Ohio, we went to the mall to get a haircut, and there's like this kid's place. So my mom was like, "All right, let's go to this," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I remember we used to go here when we were kids," and literally. The first time we go, they stabbed my neck with the scissors.
Are you serious?
Oh my god, I'm serious, dude. It hurt so bad, and it started bleeding. Not profusely, like it didn't, it didn't go into. Right. But yeah.
But still, yeah, that's
but
like
it hurt so bad. And you know what they do? They're like, "You're okay, you're okay."
No way.
And they put they put the powder, to like once you're done. Like they put this powder on you. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's just talcum powder.
Yeah.
And I guess just to stop the bleeding. And we're like, all right, we're never going back to this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Of course, I would never. I don't think I went back to my haircut place after that either.
I remember. So my family. There's like I'll be very candid. There is no good barber shops in our town. There's none.
Yeah, well, I know like one that people usually go to, but even then it's like they don't really do what you want all the time.
Yeah, I go to a hair salon in South River that my mom goes to because there's a lady there that she knows, and now I know her, and like we're friendly, so like I've been going there for years now. I'm not going to go anywhere else, basically.
I gotta the place where I got my most recent one was the best one I've had in a while, but it's the freaking most ghetto place you could imagine.
So and it was the most what place?
Ghetto, like it was insane. Like
what is it, like a Newark barber shop?
No, it's I don't even know where it was. It was near the beach or something, but it was like it wasn't a fancy place at all. It was very like run down. And so we go in. I think it was me, Jason, and Dan, and like we go in, and they're talking about like drug money and stuff like that, and they're like, they have these like thick accents.
I know what you mean.
And I was like, holy crap! Like, should we? We were just looking at each other like, should we be here? And we were afraid to talk. we were afraid to say anything because these guys like were tatted up and everything, and we're like these small little white kids trying to go into this place. And so we ended up staying and getting the haircut, and it was the best haircut I've ever gotten. That's where I got my most recent one. It was so good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be like, bringing racer into this, but the black barber shops are some of the best barbers.
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah. Like they're the friendliest, and they're the best. Like they do the best.
These guys were white, but I do want to. Maybe I should go to a different one.
No, but I know what you mean. I think like the black like Dominican / Puerto Rican barbers, they're always the best. And I've realized it's because they do this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like more frequently, because if you think about it, like black hair. And
it's different.
Like, it grows in quicker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's not like it's not like people. It's not like like a lot of my friends, my Caucasian friends, be as politically correct as possible.
You white boys, that's us.
A lot of these crackers out here.
A lot of these motherfucking crackers out here. No, but their thing, they were just like, oh, why do you get a haircut so often? I'm like, oh, because it grows in faster. It's like, when you get a hair, when you have, longer hair, it can grow in for however many months and you won't need a haircut. But,
right.
But for, me, it grows in quick and then it looks like shit.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, like, you have
Well, no, I don't say, not definitely as in it does. I know what you mean.
But yeah, like, you get some that go to, like, oh, I'm sorry if I offended Nick. But like if you get a strand of hair that goes to the like sideways, if it's like it's out of place, and it's just because it's growing back so fast.
Right.
Mine actually, I thought mine would grow pretty fast. Like I would get a haircut and then like 2 weeks later it'd be back to normal, like extremely long hair.
Right. Yeah.
Of course not, you idiot, you fool.
I'm a fraud.
Say an iMessage, Steven. Say your iMessage to Guillaume.
I
TTS.
feel like
Do you remember in elementary school when they made us do iMessages to each other at recess?
Yeah, it would never solve anything. It would never.
No,
ever.
it did. Yeah.
It's because
iMessage.
Yeah.
Well, Guillaume
kids aren't
to our elementary school.
Consider it.
I was in Ohio.
Yeah. Basically,
we fought it out over there.
The rough streets of Ohio.
Yeah.
Insert the name of our towns here. Things, at all of our elementary schools, they always taught us iMessages. They were just like when someone upsets you, you have to say like.
There was a structure. It was, I feel blank when you blank.
Bro, that's like marriage issues. Like,
no, exactly.
Marriage counseling.
That doesn't solve everyday things. Like.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, I'll say this now.
Well, it's not. I don't think it was meant to be like a cure-all, like a solution for everything. But it was meant to teach you communication.
No, yeah, of course. Like it's going to teach you communication, but at the same time, like it was like they use an iMessage for everything. It's like, whoa, like I'll tell them a problem, and they say, well, did you use an iMessage?
Yes,
that was the most annoying shit.
Oh man,
it was like, how about you just help me with the problem?
I was like, well, did you use an iMessage? Yeah. Well, then we've done all we could.
Exactly. We should do that like nowadays. Like whenever I have a problem with someone. Yeah, I got mugged. What, did you use an iMessage?
It's the first thing they tell you when you go to the police station.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I didn't. It's like, oh well, I'm sorry, we can't help you then.
Yeah, well, you're
start with that. Yeah.
Use an iMessage. Yeah, I'll imagine like a like meeting, and then like you're just like, I feel.
Yeah.
Like when you play.
Well, just imagine like a video game, and like the objective is like use iMessage on First Traveler or something. I don't even know.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like when you guys were saying iMessage, I'm like, wait, what? Like on an iPhone or like?
Oh yeah, yeah, because that's the same thing. That's called an iMessage too.
I like how iMessage has superseded iMessage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like nobody cares about like using.
Yeah, we just gave up communicating with each other. We just know that we can't do it.
Oh man, but throwback to
elementary school.
The elementary school problem solving.
Yeah, man. I was they selected me to be the peer mediator in 6th and 7th grade.
Sorry,
I applied to be that, and I didn't get in, and I was always so upset. The peer mediators.
Do you guys have safeties in your school?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to be a safety so bad.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the year, they got to go on like an ice skating trip.
Uh-huh.
And
I remember that.
yeah, and I was filling out
Wow.
the thing for like why I want to be a safety, and they're like, "Why do you want to be a safety?" And they're obviously they're looking for like, "Oh, because I want to keep my peers safe and like I want to be a leader." But like I didn't know that. I was just like, I want to go on the ice
I wanna
skating
go
trip at
ice
the end of the
skating.
year,
Yeah.
and I didn't get to be a safety.
Yeah.
I never got
Bullshit.
I applied like all years I could apply, and every
Mm.
year I was turned down. And I'm just like, yeah, give me a chance, dudes.
Yeah. Well, I guess the timer just rang.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
it is. It
do
is.
y'all
want
want to end it?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
this getting server issues?
No, I'm fine.
It keeps getting to a point where like it's just like lagging and like I can't disconnect, and then like I have to like force myself to quit and I have to join back.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. I just-
yeah. It maybe it's just because Chris was having the same issue the other day.
Really?
Just it's just quitting.
probably a client side issue.
Yeah, just quitting.
Weird.
Quitting Discord and reopening it back up.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll be fine.
Well,
Alright.
cool, guys.
All right.
Nice little podcast we got here. This was
Yeah.
much easier than it was before with all the
Greg, stop
wires
recording.
and the microphones.
Craig,
But
you
yeah,
can
we should definitely do this again though. This was much easier.
Yeah. Big ups to Craig for being here.
yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Craig Butt.
Recording this whole
recording
thing.
Don't speak like that about Craig Logan. He's not a bot. He's a friend.
I've
me,
come
he's
to
a
think of
bot.
Craig as one of us.
You are all
But-
bots to me.
Okay, it's Craig in the
Bot.
4.
There's 3 bots here to chat with me and 1 bot to record the chat.
All right, it's Craig in the 4.
Yeah, Craig in the 4. Alright, guys.
All right.
Keep it real, man. Have
Wait.
fun in this quarantine. I love you.
All right.
All of
Wait,
you.
hold on. I can't find it.
All right. So I guess until next week. Or
Yeah, we can
whenever,
just. I'm literally down whenever, so. we can do this.
or we decide to do it again.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm down for weekly or whatever.
All right. So thank you guys for listening. If you listened this far, if you even clicked on it, thank you. And we hope you guys have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, rest of your afternoon.
It's so hard to see.
Oh my god.
Can Craig hear that?
I don't know. Craig, can you
I
hear
guess
that?
we'll find out.
Craig. Craig,
So-
what's
I'm trying to talk to text.
Anyway, so
Yeah, sorry, Steve.
so just give it 2 more seconds, and then you can tell Craig to say
Guillaume and
Oh,
Nicola.
Yeah.
What?
whatever. Stop. Okay, just
Oh my god.
one last call for alcohol. Anyway, so oh my god. So anyway, I'm not leaving you. Thank you guys for clicking on this.
Yeah.
Subscribe if you want more content. We'll try to keep up with it as
Yeah.
best as we can. But anyway, thank you guys so much for clicking on it. We hope you guys are staying safe during the quarantine. And oh my god, he keeps seeing Nicola's making the chatbot sing close.
Talk to us while we're trying to close.
All right. I guess. Thank you guys so much. Stay safe during the quarantine. Love
Yep.
you guys. Have a good one.
See you guys.
Bye. Love you. Mwah.
Mwah.